Hey guys, this is Ackleyattack4427 here with a brand new thoughts video for all of you guys, and whew, wow. Man, I guess I must have taken a whole lot out of me since my first set of thoughts videos that I did, and yeah, I guess it's actually pretty obvious throughout the first 6 days of 2021 right about now, particularly for this month. I have been putting up some videos daily. Pretty much a good majority of it is, of course, my thoughts videos for sure, but hey, I want to give you guys something for sure to help keep this channel going right about now, so yeah, can't deny all of that, so yeah, I guess pretty much since after I've pretty much done a whole log, pretty much going over, pretty much doing another top 10 list for some movies I'm excited to see this year, to which I still am right about now. Really looking forward to those, as well as, of course, celebrating my 100 thoughts videos, and of course, yeah, and of course a couple of others that I managed to do. I guess I might as well go back to, of course, my natural territory for, of course, what I normally do for these thoughts videos, which is, of course, talk about some movies that were released in theaters at the time, or pretty much some of it because of this ongoing pandemic, to which hopefully it'll die down soon. I am still keeping my hopes up for that, but yeah, I kind of figure that's exactly what I thought I would do. So yeah, and I guess I know. I guess it's actually no big surprise that for the month of January, as we speak, I think I would actually take the time to, of course, take a look at some movies that I didn't get the chance to actually see last month, or at least part of last year. That I've actually figured that I would talk about for sure, But yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I normally do for, of course, for the month of January, before I can tackle into some of the new stuff that we actually got for sure, just to mainly help bridge the gap for sure. So yeah, I guess that's what I figure I would do. All right. Man, I can't believe I'm almost down to a little bit of this water bottle left. But don't worry about a thing. I already got another one for a backup, so yeah, I guess right about now, I guess pretty much, if anything, now that I've actually gotten the intro out of the way, I guess the only question remains, seeing how it is the month of January, what movie did I actually go see right about now to, of course, help bridge the gap right about now? Well, believe it or not, today's movie I'm going to be talking about is, of course, the movie that came out pretty much almost a month ago, actually, that has received a bit of good publicity right about now. So yeah, I guess if anything, I guess I'm in for a treat on this one. So yeah, I guess if you could recall, or especially if you actually read the title, today's movie I'm going to be talking about is none other than News of the World. So yeah, I guess if anything, for sure, that's exactly what I'm going to be talking about for, of course, this thoughts video. So yeah, nothing much else to it. That's exactly what I'm going to do. All right. Now, just to get things out of the way right about now, I guess for those who are wondering, I've actually never even knew about this movie when I first did my research on it, let alone actually saw that it's actually coming out for sure, and I think based on, of course, what I'm actually seeing right about now, especially from reading all the reviews, I think I actually did think to myself, I think that actually does look pretty good, but I don't think it's something that I would actually plan on seeing in theaters for sure. Maybe I think I could just wait until it comes out on DVD or Blu-ray, and then I might check it out just to see what will be going on. That's exactly what what I kind of figure I would do, and I would just mainly stick to it hands down for sure. But that wasn't until my parents, let alone my mom, really wanted to see this movie, and I think I kind of figure that I would just let them go see it hands down, but no, they actually dragged me into seeing it, even though I really didn't want to in the first place, but hey, I don't want to disappoint them a whole lot, so I gave into their wishes and actually and decided to go see it anyways, even though, quite frankly, I could have just not do that in the slightest, but hey, I don't want to disappoint my parents for sure, so I had no other choice. Yeah, I mean, can you really blame me for that? And trust me when I say, this is not the first time this actually happened for sure, so yeah. You can pretty much put together the puzzle pieces on that, but stepping aside from all that, I think I was thinking about not seeing this movie in the slightest, but my parents really want to, so they wanted me to go see it, yeah, they wanted me to go see it with them anyways, for sure, so yeah. So yeah, really hate it when that happens, when I'm told that I don't want to do something, and yeah, I was forced to do it anyway. Really hate it when that happens, but I cannot be fully angry about this one in the slightest, because yeah, now that I've actually finished seeing the movie for sure, I guess the only question remains, what do I think of this movie overall? Well, I think I will say, yeah, I will admit, it was good. I mean, okay, it's not great or anything, but honestly, I think that is the best way to describe this movie overall. I do think it's, well, good. So yeah, I guess it's pretty clear on what exactly I'm gonna be going for. Oh man, I can't believe I finally ran out. So yeah, like I said, good thing I got a backup right about now. Much better. Alright, I guess, now that I've actually, yeah, I think you, pretty much get the idea in the slides. I think I, pretty much, answered the question why I liked it. I might as well go ahead and talk about everything that I need to, talk about. First of all, I think I will have to say the story for, of course, this, movie right about now. I have to say it's actually a pretty, I say it's actually a pretty intriguing story for sure, because pretty much based on what I can gather is, of course, based off on the book by the same name that came out a long time ago, and yeah, I think with, of course, for the idea of the story for sure, I think I actually really like the ideas that it's actually going for right about now, and I just really love on I think on how well it's actually structured out for sure. I think with of course each and every scene that I've actually seen for sure, I think they actually really did an impressive job with of course flowing out each one for sure, and I think with of course the story actually help building up with of course what it's actually been giving us. Excuse me for a second. Yeah, I think with, of course, each and every scene that has, of course, been giving out to us, it actually does flow out pretty well, and I really like on what it's trying to do with, of course, what it's trying to do. Man, I just can't even speak today, but hey, you get what I'm saying right about now. But yeah, I guess with anything, the story for, of course, this movie, I do think it's actually pretty good one for sure, and it is structured out pretty well while keeping true to the original book of the same name, so yeah, that's pretty much what I can say for the story for, of course, this movie, and not only that, the writing, I have to say, it actually is actually quite nice, and I really like the way it actually turned out. I think with, of course, not only each scene, but also bits of dialogue, and of course, each and every action being written out for sure, it is actually done pretty well, and I really like the way it's turned out for, of course, this one, and so yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say for the writing for sure, and pretty much on top of that, I think I really liked the nice pace that this movie has been giving us. Pretty much being nice and slow and laid back for sure. Just to help soak in the movie's atmosphere for sure, which is of course pretty much a combination of course a Western and of course post Civil War at the time. So yeah, I think with of course yeah, I think the pacing for, of course, this movie is actually done pretty well with, of course, the setting for, of course, this one, and not only that, but the tone and the atmosphere with, of course, what it's trying to do. Again, it's actually done pretty well, and I really like on how it turned out for sure. So yeah, pretty much on top of all that, from the story and the writing, I have to say the tone, the atmosphere, and even the pacing of course, this movie, it is done pretty well, and I really like on how it turned out. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say. All right. So yeah, I guess stepping aside from all that, we might as well go ahead and talk about the characters for sure. And yeah, I have to say they they are, of course, pretty interesting by far. I just really like the way each and every character is, of course, represented on screen. Actually turned out for, of course, this movie for sure. Sure, some parts of it is not flowed out for each of the characters, and some of them could have had a bit more bit of character development, hands down, but I still say they're passable, to say the least, and I really liked on how well this movie portrayed the characters for sure. So yeah. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say for the characters for sure. And not only that, the actors, I have to say, they did pull off some pretty good performances right about now. And yes, I should address this hands down. This movie does star Tom Hanks for sure, and yeah, I will have to say he is definitely one of my favorite actors for sure. And yeah, I think he actually does do some really great jobs in some really great movies for sure. And I guess I will have to say he does pull off a pretty good performance, hands down. Again, not great in my opinion, but I think he actually does do an incredible job with his performance as Captain Kidd for sure. So yeah, I guess pretty much with, of course, all of that, I think I really like the way the characters actually turned out for, of course, this movie, and especially the actors pulling off some pretty good performances by far. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say for those two. So yeah. All right. And of course, I think I will have to say, on top of course, all that, I think I will have to say, pretty much the direction of course, this movie right about now, it is actually, could have actually been done much better, or maybe could have gone for another take on this one, but I will say for the directing of course, this movie by the film's director, it's not bad. Yeah, really not bagging the slightest. I mean, yeah, some parts of it, yeah, like I said, some parts of it could have been directed much better, or of course, maybe there is one part in the movie where of course the director of course this movie would be like, I don't think this actually turned out, but maybe we should do that take again. So, but yeah, I think you can pretty much say. Yeah, I guess you can make the argument that they are trying their best to, of course, be much more laid back with, of course, what it's trying to do. But again, it doesn't make the directing of course, this movie terrible in all means. I think if I did say it's not that bad, it's not that bad. So yeah, I guess I will have to say I do give props for, of course, the film's director for, of course, giving out a pretty good pretty much giving this movie some pretty good direction by far, but I do wish it could have been flowed out much better for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say for, of course, the directing, but I will have to say, if there's anything that I really enjoyed about this movie a whole lot, it is incredibly well shot. So yeah, I think with, of course, what I'm seeing, the cinematography on, of course, this movie is absolutely amazing. I just really love the way he actually turned out for, of course, this one. Pretty much everything from, of course, capturing everything from the outskirts of the deserts of probably northern Texas, and even some good old-fashioned western towns for sure. I think I just really love the way it actually turned out with, of course, its cinematography. I think everything from, of course, some crane shots to, of course, some helicopter shots, and even some establishing shots, and even medium shots for sure. So, yeah, I think I will say it is incredibly well shot by far. I mean, granted, it's not absolutely amazing or pitch perfect like, say, 1917, but I will have to say it is actually done pretty well, and I really like the way it actually turned out. So, yeah, I guess it's what I can say. Alright. So, yeah, and of course, speaking about what I said earlier, I actually really love the way the film visually turns out by far. I think I just really like the way on how well it actually looks by far. Like I said, from the pretty much from the outskirts of the desert to, of course, some good old-fashioned western towns. You really feel like you really are in that time period for sure, and I just really love the way he actually turned out for, of course, this movie overall. Pretty much giving a whole western / post-Civil War type era for sure, and yeah, I think with, of course, what this movie has been giving us, it actually did its job pretty well, and I really like the way it actually turned out for sure. So, excuse me. So yeah, and of course, not only that, I think I will have to say I really like the music for, of course, this movie, as it is really well scored by all means, and I really like the way it actually turned out. And not only that, but the film actually has some pretty good editing by far. I think with, of course, each scene that I'm actually seeing being cut in different parts, I think they actually did an impressive job with, of course, what it's doing. I really like the way it actually turned out, but I will have to say if there's one thing that I will say is the most important thing of all that really does make this movie stand out is that I actually do really like the relationship between both Captain Kidd and the little girl in the movie, Joanna. So, yeah, I guess with, of course, what I've actually been seeing for, of course, this movie right about now, I say they did an impressive job with, of course, the relationship of our two main leads for sure. I think with, of course, each and every single time I actually see them, I think I do want to see them be together. I think they actually pretty much with, of course, what I'm seeing, pretty much they have like they're pretty much sharing like a whole father and daughter type relationship for sure. So yeah, and I really like the way that they actually do take each step, and of course, building up their relationship in the slightest. Yeah, that is something that I actually really admire about this movie for sure. So yeah, with all that combined, I think it actually does make this movie pretty good. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say. Alright. But I will have to say, is this movie perfect? No, there are some major problems that I have with this one. Pretty much with, of course, what I have to say, pretty much granted, I think there are some parts of it that I just don't think actually flow down pretty well, or something that I couldn't really follow, like of course, I think with, of course, each one that I've actually seen, it actually does make me go, huh? So yeah, maybe I think this movie could have been a whole lot better if they just cut those parts out entirely, and we could add a bit of a shorter running time for sure. So, but hey, I can't fault them for that. It's just one of my major complaints I have with this movie right about now. So yeah, but again, I'm not saying that it's awful by all means, but I do wish maybe some parts of it could have been cut out a whole lot, just to give us a much shorter running time for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say right about now. But But yeah, what else can I say for of course what I have to say about this movie? So yeah, I guess if anything, news of the world, I will have to say it's good by all means. I mean, granted, it's not great by all means, nor is it even perfect in many shape or form, but I will have to say, I do have to say it is a passable watch for sure, and it does, yeah, it does make it a pretty good movie for sure. So yeah, you can pretty much figure things out from here and pretty much get where I'm saying for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, that's pretty much what I can describe news of the world for you. It is definitely a good movie by all means. I mean, it's not. It's not the greatest I've actually seen in my entire life, but I guess it does qualify as a passable watch nevertheless. So yeah, if you are quite curious to see it for yourself, then it's already out in theaters as well as on demand as we speak. If you want to go check it out. But of course, if you do live in other countries, then don't worry about a thing. It is currently available on Netflix as we speak. So yeah. I guess, if anything, if you live in other countries, I say definitely search News of the World on Netflix for sure. So yeah, whatever the case, whether you be streaming it on Netflix in other countries, or of course here in the U.S., seeing in theaters and on demand, all thanks to the kind people at Universal as we speak, I say News of the World is definitely one piece of news that truly isn't great, but still a good one to read for yourself. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say. So yeah, for my final score right about now, I'm of course going to give News of the World a 7 out of 10. Like I say, it's not great or probably the best I've actually seen, but I do think it's a good movie nevertheless. And yeah, maybe some parts of it could have been done a whole lot better, but I will give them credit for at least trying. So yeah. I guess whatever the case, definitely go check this movie out and see it for yourself. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say about it. Alright. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest thoughts video, and let me know in the comment section below if you have seen excuse me for a second. Yeah, let me know in the comment section below if you have seen News of the World and what you thought about it, as well as, of course, leaving me constructive criticism and or advice on how I can improve my videos in the near future. And of course, as always, feel free to send me an email if you want to ask me any questions, or if you just want to book me for a con or event that'll be coming up very, very soon. Follow me on my social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and plenty other social media sites that I provide if you want to keep up to date with me for sure. And yeah, with of course all the links down in the description box below. And of course, give this video a massive thumbs up if you enjoy a whole lot, as it really does help this channel out. And of course, speaking of my channel, feel free to subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you want to keep up to date with me with each and every single new video that I put up. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest thoughts video for sure. And again, I have no idea what I'm going to be talking about for, of course, the next thoughts video that I would do, but hopefully somewhere around in the near future, I will give you guys something good for sure. Like, of course, maybe another movie that will be released in theaters and on streaming services. Maybe another TV show, which, granted, I am currently watching WandaVision right about now, and that's really amazing right about now, but not to worry, excuse me, but not to worry about a thing. I will give you a thoughts video on that, or maybe another anime for sure. Well, whatever the case, I think I will definitely let you guys know on what ones I'm going to be talking about right about now. Yeah, but like I said, I won't tell you what it is. That will have to wait until some point around later on, but we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.